Good morning, YouTube. JT Serenity Farms prepping here. So, what do we know about Mandarin Manchurian? I normally am very blunt, forward, open, tell it right like it is. So bear with me a little bit as I try and speak in riddle to stop the censorship that is going to happen every time one of us patriots tries to expose the shenanigans going on. So, that title lets us know the connection and Pedo Joe. It goes way deeper. Alright, so a couple days ago, Mitch McConnell, a supposed conservative, came out basically drooling, dropping accolades and congratulations onto the Mandarin Manchurian and the Serta sleeper mattress girl. Why would a Republican and the majority House Speaker do that? Not just to President Trump, but the rest of us. I mean, he's always been wishy-washy. He'll do just enough good things to make you think he's on your team. And then as soon as you turn around one time, right in the back. So this one really seemed much more serious than some of the other idiotic things that he's done. So a little investigation shows that a couple years ago, McConnell had a chance to pass some very stringent election procedures, laws, safeguards, etc., and refused. Turns out that prioritizing the safety of our republic and our election processes is not quite as important as personal enrichment. Turns out that 4 companies involved in the entire electoral process made gifts to the turtle, as he's affectionately known on the Hill. You can guess who they were. Damien Omen was in there. Yes. The devil themselves. Okay, so don't know if you knew it or not, but old Mitch is married to Ms. Chow, who happens to be the Secretary of Transportation for the United States. Yes, she also speaks Mandarin. Also is family bloodline connected to many other Mandarin type people. That one's still being investigated. Obviously, her being Chinese, she's going to be related to someone who lives over there. I get that. It's who you're related to that might be the issue. So let's go over to Swallowwell and Ding Dang and being on the intelligence Committee. All right, so let's remember. Let's go back in history just a few years when Swallowwell was a dog catcher type. Moved through the ranks extremely fast after meeting this college student with a willy dilly dang dang. Turns out Willy Dilly Dang Dang also had introduced herself to a couple mayors along the way. As we know now, to insert, pun intended, a couple interns in their offices as she camahoed her way up the political ladder, ending up in Swallowwell's office. Now, she's gone. Magically left the country. No one tried to stop her. Is he compromised? Certainly. There's demands for his resignation. Hell, there should be demands for his indictment, arrest, and imprisonment. Why should he be allowed to resign? Why is he still working? Like a lot of the other criminals that we've discovered over the last 4 years. He should have been made to walk out in a perp walk in a nice orange jumpsuit saying, if this is what you're doing, this is going to be your comeuppance. So naturally, Swallowwell comes out and doesn't say a word about Willie Ding Dang or the fact that she was a spy or the fact that he's compromised. No, he questions the timing of the leak and that, is it because I investigated President Trump? No, you didn't investigate President Trump. You spewed lies of Vlad's disinformation program for over 4 years with not one scintilla of evidence, facts, proof, nothing. Never produced a single document. It was almost like you were Adam Shit Show. Alright, so we already know Di-Fi had a Mandarin spy as a personal chauffeur for over 20 years. But she didn't know. And they also magically disappeared back to the homeland when it was discovered. No inquiries, no questions, nothing for the senator who now apparently has cognitive issues and is politely being asked to fade away into the west setting sun. Is that why she's being asked to go away? There are no coincidences. So, there was 45 days from November 3rd that DNI Ratcliffe was to produce some documents concerning some intel. It appears now that he is not going to release it within that time frame due to the fact that there is a lot of resistance and certain individuals, groups, three-letter agencies don't want certain information put in the report. Can't figure out why. Ratcliffe is a patriot. We will get this information. And we know why so many are resisting what's going to come out. the infiltration of our country at every level by the Wuhan flu folks is deep and vast. Way more than most people ever thought it was. There is going to be a Christmas card list of politicians who have decided to take a different currency. Oh, I'm sure they're being paid in US dollars. There's going to be more resistance as each one gets exposed. I mean, let's face it, there is no doubt that crackhead Brother Jimmy James and Daddy O are dirty, compromised, and dirty. Even if by some miracle Pedo and Kama weren't complicit in Ukraine and Kazakhstan and Mandarin egg noodles, they're still compromised because relatives are. You know, doesn't have to be the person direct. Although that was easy and obviously is the case. You can blackmail just as easy using crackhead or brother. But as it turns out, Camaho and Daddy-O are both on the contact list. Stay tuned because we're going to hear a lot more on this. Drips and drabs and leaks, and hopefully it's all in time because it's all connected. All of it. But like, share, subscribe, comment, notification bell. But for now, JT signing off.